this week's Parsha, Yaakov blesses his children and grandchildren before he passes on. And he tells his two grandchildren, Ephraim and Manasseh, that you guys are so special. Throughout history, Jewish parents will bless their children on Friday night, just before Kiddush, with those famous words, Yisimcha Alekim ke'Ephraim ke'Manasseh. May Hashem bless our children just like to be Ephraim and Manasseh. You guys are so special. Everyone wants to be like you. Now the question is, what was so significant about those two kids? I mean, were they the most special people in history? Not necessarily. Were they the most successful? Not necessarily. So why was it so important for Yaakov to say that? Why do we bless our children with those words? You see, later on in the Parsha, Yaakov blesses all of his children, and he calls them together and he says, Hey Osvu, gather together, and I will reveal to you when Mashiach will come. And then he goes on to bless all of his children, and he totally disregards the Mashiach thingy. And the question is, why didn't he reveal when Mashiach would come? And our sages teach us, he didn't say when Mashiach will come. He will say, I will tell you what will bring Mashiach. And he says, Hey Osvu, gather together, and then Mashiach will come. You know what's going to bring Mashiach? When the Jewish people are gathered together, when there's unity, when the Jewish people are all one loving family, that's what's going to bring Mashiach. And that was Yaakov's message to his children, gather together, and that will bring Mashiach. The story with Ephraim and Manasseh, when their father Yosef brought these two kids to be blessed, he brought them both together. Now Manasseh was older than Ephraim, and Yaakov took Ephraim before Manasseh. Although Ephraim was the younger one, he took the younger one before the older one. And Yosef said, No, Tati, it's the other way around. Take Manasseh first. Said Yaakov, I know that this is the younger child, but you know what? The older child is great, and great things will come out of the older one. But the young one's even greater, and has a bigger potential in this world, and that's why I want him to give him the better place, because he needs it. He's going to be a real great guy. Now that could have made problems with his two children. Ephraim could have become haughty, could have become a big shot, and Manasseh could have been jealous and resentful. But throughout the Torah, Ephraim and Manasseh always won. They always brought down together as two loving brothers. It didn't make Manasseh jealous. They loved each other, they cared for each other, and they were unified. And that's the greatest blessing a parent could have. I wish my children will live together in harmony. And that's why we say this every Friday night. We ask Hashem, please bless our children to be like Ephraim and Manasseh. Live together in harmony. And you know what? Ultimately, that's what our Father in heaven wants from his kids. All of the Jewish children to live together in harmony. We ask our children, ask Hashem on Friday night for this blessing, and we ask Hashem. And Hashem blesses us with this beautiful harmony and unity of the Jewish people, and that's what will bring Mashiach. May we all succeed in this lesson and have beautiful children living together happily, and may the entire Jewish people live together in harmony and unity, and Mashiach will come. Thank you and good Shabbos. We're looking forward to a wonderful Shabbos this week in New Springville Jewish Center in Staten Island. This will be our 7th consecutive year going there. We're very much looking forward. Have a wonderful Shabbos.